What up YouTube, it's your boy ProfessorStix and I'm back again with another Call of Duty Warzone video to help you rise above the average. Now today we're going to be doing something different. I'm calling this series Pros versus Joes. We're going to be taking two teams in similar situations and we're going to be comparing them. What did they do well? What did they do wrong? And we're going to see what are the Joes doing? You know, the people that are kind of moving slow around the map. They don't really know what they're doing. And then how are the pros doing it? So today we're going to be focusing on three things. We're going to be focused on the regain. You go to the gulag, you come back, you have to get your teammates back. We're going to be talking about the positioning around the map, moving around the map with urgency, with purpose, and getting into that final circle. And then the third thing we're talking about is certain gunfights, when to take a gunfight, when not to take a gunfight. And I hope that this video, you learn a lot from it. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and consider turning on notifications so you can make your way back for more Call of Duty content. All right, let's get right into the video, baby. All right, guys, so I've included timestamps in the description below so you can jump to any part of this video that you feel is going to help you improve your game. So as always, jumped into the gulag, smack dabbed in the ground, and then went to the gulag, got a kill, you know, didn't want to ruin my KD, and splat, we back out. And now I just spectate the next team. So let's see what happens. They'll be taking forever to load up the next player. Holy, we still waiting. Okay, there we go. Ooh, these guys are in a bad situation. Team has no plates, two people down. Oh, that guy is beaming somebody from in there and he doesn't even know. This guy exposes himself. Oh, he just got sniped. He exposed himself. He shouldn't have exposed himself like that to thirst that kill. So there we go. A couple mans are down. Hugh is down. And it looks like everybody else has just been eliminated by the enemy team. Let's see what happens. Let's see if are we gonna, yeah, they're probably gonna go to the gulag. It's pretty early in the game. All right, so these guys are in the gulag. Parker, let's see some. Okay, Claymore play. Little smoke, little Claymore smoke play. Uh-oh, Claymore went off. Where he at? Ooh, what was that guy shooting at? Okay, good play. Good play. I don't know what that guy was shooting at. All right, so this is the regain. And I know a lot of people have some issues with the regain. You know, you drop on a hot spot, you get wiped, kind of like this team did. They dropped into military base, they got wiped, and now they got to regain. So two people are out. All right, so Parker is dropping in. He's following his teammate. It looks like he's landing at fire station. And okay, they're landing completely separate. He's getting sniped at. You saw that little glint in the air on the helicopter. So it looks like, okay, what's going on here? These guys landed completely separate. Oh my coochie, man. Look at his name, man. Yo, these names kill me, bro. These names kill me. Okay, so these guys are completely landed separate. This is not what you want to do. You never want to land separately on the regain. And so I can tell that, you know, these guys are probably not a team. One has a clan tag, the other ones don't have clan tags. So this is probably all randoms. They're probably not using their mics. They're not using comms. And so honestly, guys, if you're playing with randoms, make sure that they at least have mics. I know there'd be some weirdos be saying weird things, you know, back out. If they don't have a mic, back out. So anyways, these guys have all met down together. They bought their teammate back. They're about to go to the buy station in airport. This buy station is hot. It's a hot buy station because you have walls surrounding you, but literally if you don't win the gunfight, it's GG's. There's only one way out, and it's either into airport or crossing over the open. And so with the zone, the way it's looking, they're gonna have to cross into the open. And so you gotta definitely make sure that you win your gunfight here. They're buying the loadout. Yep, right. Okay, yeah, he bought the loadout. Throw the loadout, man. Okay, he taking his time. These guys definitely don't play this game a lot. And one teammate goes down. You see why? This is why you gotta move quick in this game. Now, one teammate's down, you see them, he's kind of crouch walking. You should be grabbing your loadout right now. He needs to be grabbing his loadout, switching to his other guns, but he runs, I mean, he's got the stopping powers on this, so I guess he feels confident with it. Okay, now he's running back towards his loadout, I think. He's not even trying to get his loadout. So, okay, whatever. He should have got his loadout by now. And now he's getting beamed. Yep. Okay, they blew up. That's a good play. And whoa, this guy he just jumped in out of nowhere. But it looks like they got the flank. And that's GG's for them. So these guys, honestly, let's pause this real quick. These guys took too long to get re-upped. First of all, they should have all landed in military base. I understand that's where you got team wiped, but chances are the team that was already there left. They probably left on that helicopter that we saw earlier. And that's a good place to regain. Land on a contract. So first of all, don't land separately. Second of all, land together and land on a contract so you can get money quickly and buy your loadout. Also, be careful of where you're buying loadouts. So right now you can see that they have bought the loadout on the edge of the zone. You have to know that this smoke is coming in and is going to be forcing teams to this buy. So unless you're going to be quick about this, you're most likely going to get into a gunfight. And then now you have to rotate into this open crossing. And the team that even won this gunfight, they probably end up losing anyways, because they have to now cross this opening and you're going to have a lot of glints from the other side trying to snipe. So unless you have a vehicle, like these guys have the helicopter, they're going to be good. These guys got the car. Hopefully they're going to be good. But chances are this is going to be a very tough rotation. And so be careful where you regain. Try to regain in zone. And if you don't regain in zone, make sure you have a vehicle. Make sure the next buy you hit is not on the edge of the zone while the smoke is pushing in, because you're going to be pinched. You're going to be in a very tough position. All right, so let's see what the next enemy team does. Oh, this guy's still alive. Wait, your team was out here in a battle and you just stayed. Wow, okay. I mean, he's got no plates, so he's pretty much chalked. Oh yeah, it's over. And yeah, it's over. That's it. GG's. GG's. It's over. GG's. All right, y'all. So this is our second team. Mula Sag, I think that's how you say it. He's coming back from the gulag. You see one of the enemy teams are dead. They have a scavenger up, so you're just gonna grab a gun real quick. And I think that's important. You want to prioritize having a weapon before anything else in Warzone, just because of how quick paced the game is and how many people are on the map. You want to be able to defend yourself at all time, and a pistol ain't gonna cut it. So you see they have enough money to bring back their teammate and to be able to get their loadout, and so they're making quick way towards the loadout. This guy's definitely on mouse and keyboard. You can tell by the movement. He's moving around very, very swiftly. So they're headed straight to the buy. No lollygagging, as I like to say it. Lollygagging pretty much means no dweedling around, no messing around. They're getting straight to business. All right. Actually, it looks like the other guys are kind of dwindling around, but it looks like he's getting straight to business. He's going right to the buy. He's going to drop his money. And there we go. He's dropped his money. These guys are on the way right behind him, and they're going to make the buy. They're most likely going to get their teammate and buy a loadout. There we go. Yep. Bought the teammate. There's purple. Drop your money, dog. He wants to buy the loadout. He trying to do an accomplishment. Trying to do a pre-mission accomplishment. Achievement. All right. That glitch has been patched. All right, so typical sweat loadout. R9, shotgun, dragon's breath, and the kilo. Whoa, what is this guy doing? Okay, so that's when trying to be gangster, trying to keep it real. Trying to try to make a big play goes wrong. He probably said, yo, let me drop down. And these guys just did a buy. They're weak. They're trying to get their loadout. And that guy ended up dead. Then I just kind of keep an eye on the building here. They know that's where these guys jumped out from. Or at least that one player. And then you see the UAVs up. So you see two on top. And they're just camping the top, looking down. To be honest, I don't think you take this fight, especially because of the first circle. You definitely want to get into zone. Especially because these guys are gonna just chill on the building. So why not out rotate them? Then they got to jump off the building, and then you have an easy fight with them. Like, you don't even have enough bullets for this. You got 45. Well, now you got 60 plus 3, so you definitely need bullets. You don't want to be wasting your bullets on these guys. Start out rotating them and getting to a better position. And see, gas is closing in. He's still looting around. The first gas is very fast, guys. You do not want to be lollygagging. You don't want to be playing around. And so these guys, they're most likely dead. Purple is looking like he's dead. Yep, Purple tried to make it to the car. He's still looting. Guys, hightail it out of here. Switch to your prime, your secondary, your shotgun, your SMG, because it's going to make you run faster and get to step in. Yeah, that's GG's for Purple. Gold is still shooting. Gold is still trying to get these kills. Okay, listen. You're not going to make that vehicle. The first smoke is so fast. Look at this. Boom. He's in the spot. It's over. It's over. At this point, even if he gets to the car, it's over. Oh, he might make it out? No, it's over. That gas is very fast. Boom. Done. Looks like gold. Lil Babu, he already made it into a car, so he might survive. And guys, when the gas is closing in, you want to make a V line to the zone. Running on the edge, you're gonna get caught, trust me. Well, he's driving around. not the greatest driver, but let's see what he does. Because look at this. This is the second regain they have to do now. So he spots a scavenger. This is what you need to do. If you need to get money quick, get on a scavenger contract. It's gonna allow you to find money very quickly. Especially at this point in the game where a lot of the major spots are going to be looted. You definitely want to get onto a scavenger and get your money very fast. You got to res 3 people, so that's $12,000. That's not going to come by you one person doing the res by yourself. Oh, and he gets shot. Oh, he's getting beamed. Oh, this guy he is brave. He actually tried to still complete that. He is brave. Oh, there we go. He's getting shot again. Oh, that's smart. He's using the wall to protect himself. That's actually very, very smart. This is definitely a guy that has played COD or BRs and understands the mechanics of the game. You don't want to take more damage. All right, so he's going to hop in this cubby. Going to play it up very quickly. Play it up fully, buddy. But look at that. He's consistently moving. Consistently moving. And that's the important thing in this game. You want to be consistently moving. The top players, if you go on COD Tracker, I've said this before in my previous gameplay where I was spectating randoms, they have over 60% movement. Minimum 86+% movement. Go and check the top players. Look at their movement percentage. It's tracks on COD Tracker. It's a minimum of 86 to 90% movement. And so look, quick work. You already bought 2 back. And we are back in business. There we go. Now they can get the 3rd one back. And he's just quickly looking for money. He knows that he needs to get a loadout. And look, now they have enough to buy back and get a loadout. Ooh, still got electrocuted there. Oh, forgot the dollars. There you go. And so he's slide canceling. He's moving very fast around the map. Grabs the gas mask. Very important. They're on the edge of gas right now, so they might have to get into a gas play. Regaining on the outside of the circle is very tough because everybody is going to hear the buy. Everyone's going to see the loadout that you chuck. That you chuck's right here. Everybody's going to see that. So you have to make sure that when you're regaining, you're doing it with purpose, you're doing it with speed, and you're doing it efficiently. So he's gonna try and jump up this, but this gas is closing already. At this point, I would have already grabbed my loadout. I would have headed to the car. I would have started making my way into zone because the rotation from this point is very hard. You got to know the map. Rotating from this point, you now have to go through the open. You have to cross over this part and go into where they call titties, just right beside Superstore, right there on the right. And oh, jeez, he just gets downed. They're being hunted right now. So now your enemy knows where you are because you're all in one spot and you're being hunted. And you're on a building, so you're gonna have to jump off, and this is very dangerous. So now they're being held out. Smoke is closing, they're being held out. This is why you need to move with purpose and know the map. They have to now rotate into the open. The enemy's already on them. Look at this. Ooh. They get one, he thirsts him, but boom. That's it. GG's. GG's. Alright, so I'm gonna pause right now. Guys, it is so important that you move around the map with purpose and urgency. This game is so fast paced. The enemies are either split sometimes if they're really good teams, or they're constantly holding in the next zone, making sure that nobody can get into the zone when the smoke is pushing. And that's exactly what this team did. They probably heard the buy, they probably had a UAV up, and they saw that this team was close by the gas. They just bought a couple of people back. They're not ready for a gunfight. And boom, they're now able to hold them out and easy gunfight. These guys have to jump off a building. They're not prepared. Doof doof, it's over. So guys, move with a sense of urgency. But what I'll say is these guys were able to do 2 regains, 2 full regains, and they did it with efficiency. The only problem is they didn't understand where they were on the map, and that's why they got caught slipping. They should have hopped into that car right here, the car that he took. He should have brought that car to the buy, bought back, hit the loadout, and drove off. Because now you have to cross in this open field. This team has probably already cleared this area, so they know they haven't seen any fights here. They took care of business. All right, so let's go into the next team. All right, so this is a new team. They're regaining in downtown just like the previous team just did. And this guy's moving. He's moving. He's got a scavenger up too. See, guys, this is what the pro teams do. This is what the really good players do. They get money fast. They move with purpose. He's on a scavenger. He's by himself. He's on a scavenger, and he's getting to the money. Slide canceling, making sure that, you know, he's not going to be an easy target. And downtown's a very good place to regain simply because it's very hard for people to, like, you can get away from these gunfights. If you know the buildings, you know which way to go, you can even get the drop on a team. Most of the guys that play downtown are going to camp on top of the buildings. So as long as you're hugging the walls, you're not crossing in the open, you know, putting yourself in a position where you're easily going to be downed, downtown is a very good place to regain. And so just like that, he's got enough money to res one guy, and he just got to head to the buy. And he's most likely going to find 200 bucks, or when he buys his teammate, they're going to have enough money, usually have a little bit of money from just before you die and go to the gulag. They're going to be able to get their teammate back very quickly. So he's checking the corners. He's making sure that nobody can kind of jump out at him. And that's important to do here in downtown. I think he's moving a little bit too in the open. I think he could definitely hug the walls a little bit, cross the street where there's a little bit more cover. But hey, he just was through here. There were no gunshots. There were no signs of enemy teams. So he's good to go. It looks like he's running that auto tag sprint. You can tell by the animation. This guy seems like he's decent with the movement at least. I haven't seen him in a gunfight, but he's got 6 kills, so he's definitely a decent player. Let's see, and you see how he's moving? He's making sure he's checking. He's looking left, right, checking everywhere, and moving along cover. There we go, the quick buy. Should have dropped his money so that his teammate can land on the buy and buy the next person. Okay, looks like you just did that right now. That's good. And then, see, they already have a scavenger pinged. Getting the right weapons. He's got the shotgun and the kilo. Listen, the ground loot kilo is a beam. You want to make sure that that's one of the guns you pick up. Again, it doesn't really have any recoil. It hits hard. It's a good gun to pick up. So he's just kind of making his way up the building. I wouldn't really do this because, again, Downtown, people could be camping top of buildings, but they've already bought 2 back. Nobody shot from at them, so chances are nobody's on the top of this building. And look at that. They've got the scavvy started and they're ready to go. They're a little bit spread apart, but they probably have a little bit of confidence that if any one of them were to get into a gunfight, that they would be okay. There you go. I guess he noticed that somebody else was watching him. Some people in this game. Wasting time. You got to get to the money. Any time that you waste in this game literally gives enemy teams the advantage to out-rotate you, out-position you, get to the buy faster than you, get their loadout, and puts you at a disadvantage. So you really got to move with a sense of purpose and urgency. It's so important. Movement around the map is absolutely key. It's very important. All right, so let's see what they do here. Looks like they're going to head to the buy. They know that team just got bought back here. Or, oh no, they just bought back. They just bought back. They bought the loadout. He's going to chuck it. And you got to be quick here. Downtown with all these buildings, everybody just saw that smoke. Everybody saw that buy. Teammates gliding in or coming through right now. Yeah. Okay, typical class, MP5 kilo, nice. With the T-pose, so this guy knows what he's doing. Let's see how they play. Let's see how they play. He's got 6 kills, like I said. Oh, and there goes one teammate. There goes another teammate downed. Oh, man. And there goes him. Ooh, down by the grenade. He shouldn't have run that direction. I know he's trying to run to coverage, but that opening right there, guys, quick pause. You see why I say move with a sense of urgency? Now, I'm not saying him pausing and spraying the ground and, you know, making a little joke for the viewers. I'm not saying that's the reason why these guys died. But what I'm going to say is that happens a lot when you don't move with a sense of purpose. When you're doing looting, when you're not supposed, when you have enough money for the loadout, when you're doing that extra contract, that extra, you know, recon or that extra scavenger, when you don't need to be out of the zone and you should be rotating. Those are things that allow enemies to get into strong positions and to outgun you. Again, look at where they are. They're on the edge of zone. The buy is just outside the zone, which means a bunch of teams are now pushing in this direction. Those guys are trying to come to the zone. They want to hit the buy. It is very important that you move with a sense of urgency. Know the map, know where the zone's moving to, and make sure you position yourself in a power position and get what you need. Get your kill streaks, get your loadout, get everything you need at the buy, and put yourself in a position to win. That's GG's for those guys, man. Let's see what happens. Yep. And then these guys now, they're getting shot from up top blue. Let's see what happens. Do they make it out? These guys seem a little bit more decent. Let's get a little end game here. Let's see what happens. There's only 11 teams left, so we're gonna see if these guys can make it to the promised land. All right, he's trying to mount up. The M4 is not really good for this distance, but hey, dude's got this class obsidianed out, so he knows what he's doing. Just circling through, seeing if who has the most kills on this team. Okay. I don't even know how those bullets are hitting. Look, these guys they're in a good position, and these guys that are jumping off the building, they kind of messed up, but now they're jumping to another high building, which is smart. Zone's closing in on them, so it should be fine, but I don't like where they're at right now. They're kind of too fixated on these guys. Those guys can stay up top on there, and there goes one teammate. Yep. They were too fixated on those guys. They should have kept rotating, getting into a much better position, and now they're stuck. Now 2 teams are shooting at them, and he just stayed there. This is a guy with 11 kills, guys. You would think that he would know better than this, but he put himself in a bad position there. He put himself in a bad position there. And so you got to know when to take a gunfight, when not to take a gunfight. This is a gunfight that I think they should have left alone simply because of the positioning. You're in the open. You got to kind of cross the street to get to cover. You only got really like these trees. You got these trees right here, the bushes. You got to really get to where green is realistically. So now he's got to push back. He's in a bad position. Gold's coming back. He's going to be able to try and get his stuff. But look, that guy was just watching them. There you go. 2 down now. 2 down. That's hilarious. They were too fixated on that team. And look, again, getting fixated. Listen, guys. Look at this. I can predict what's about to happen. Literally, what these guys are doing is a huge mistake. You know that the zone is right now going to push towards the port area. And then over here, you got stadium when you kind of rotate left. This area, this dam area, or whatever this thing is called, is in the open. You do not want to waste time right now. You need to get yourself into zone and get yourself in good position. I bet you they're going to get shot from behind. Look, they're so fixated on these 2 guys. They have enough money to res. They're not going to make a play on the buy. They could have easily just went right to the right behind and bought, and taken that quad and crossed quickly. This is a gunfight that they should not be worried about. Those guys are probably going to rotate to stadium. That's probably the smart bet. Yeah, look at that. They're rotating to stadium. But I think, yes, it's the zone's not even in stadium. They're going to have to cross too right here. This bridge right here. Everybody's going to have to cross. Now, they're crossing early, which is good, but they're crossing in the open. You better hope that there is not a team here, especially at this buy. The Juggernaut's right there. Looks like Juggernaut might be on the hill, might be a little bit farther. Too fixated on these guys, too fixated. You know that they're going to have to cross. Leave them alone. Oh, there we go. It sees them. Too fixated, though. Too fixated. Keep rotating. He drops his money. Let's see if they can make the buy. Why hasn't he bought yet? Go straight to the buy. What's he looking at? Okay, oh, cracked armor. Okay, now the fight's gonna really start. But why hasn't this guy bought him back yet? He should have bought his teammate back. These guys should be pinging and saying, yo, make sure you buy us back. Make sure you buy us back. Or at least buy one of them back. Oh, now they're committed to the gunfight. Okay, there we go. Now he makes the buy. But see, now, this is the bad thing. They just made a buy in the most open buy of all. There are definitely going to be teams rotating from port in here, from this backside over here. There are teams from farmland that can see you. This is not a good position to be in right now. And so they're just going to keep trading bullets pretty much. This is not a good position, guys. Don't take a gunfight in this position. You're gonna get the kill. Yep. Okay. That guy, he had no choice. He was just trying to make a play. These guys they're dead for sure, but you need to worry about yourself too. I'm surprised nobody has run up on them yet. These guys are lucky. Looks like Purple was able to get to his loadout. These guys are lucky. 1 guy. 3 guys are worried about 1 guy. What I would have done is I would have actually pushed on the left side of this bridge and just outflanked him, took care of him, and kept it moving. Because just sitting here, wasting bullets, he's got 24 rounds now, and there's nowhere to really loot. They don't have enough money to buy anything. And look, that guy's just he's gonna eat the gas. He's gonna die to the gas. Oh, there we go. Yep, that's exactly what I was waiting for. That's exactly what I was waiting for. He's got no more AR bullets. He's got to push to the circle, to the gas to try and make a play. It's over. It's over. That's GG's. That's GG's, buddy. Gets 1. That's GG's. That's it. Sayonara. All right, guys. Like I've been saying, you really need to watch your position. So, three things that we talked about: the regain, where to regain, what to do when you're trying to regain, move with purpose, move with efficiency. Movement around the map is very important, making sure that you're in a power position. Don't be on the edge of gas and gas is closing and allow people to hold you in or to be pinched behind two teams. So, you got to make sure that you know the map. Start looking at the map, start looking how the zone is pulling, and tell your teammates, yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep on them. Because, hey, four people, you're all thinking different things. You know, you're going to want to be looting. Some people need this, some people need that. Just make sure you put yourself in a position to win. And lastly, the gunfights. BR is about survival. It's not about just going after kills. Yes, it's fun to go after kills. You want to go for high kill games. But if you're looking to get wins, you need to know what gunfights you shouldn't take and what gunfights you should take. That last team, too fixated on those guys on the building. It put them in bad positions. Then they lost two teammates. Then they got fixated on those guys again. And then they got pulled up on from behind. And that was GG's. So guys, I hope you learned a lot from it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on that bell for notifications. Appreciate every single one of you guys. This channel's been growing and I owe it all to you guys. Again, comment down below. What else do you guys want me to discuss? What are some issues that you're having in terms of trying to get wins or even trying to improve your gameplay? All right, guys, as always, make sure you drop into Verdansk and frag out. Peace.